Before you dive into the nitty-gritty of managing individual Windows services, you're going to need to understand how to manage Windows features in general. So in this video, Nick's going to show you how to use the Windows Compatibility module, which allows you to access Windows PowerShell specific modules from within PowerShell core. Once that's done, he'll show you how to import and inspect the contents of the Server Manager module, which is what you use to manage Windows features on a Windows server. Then he'll use commandlets within the Server Manager module to view the state of Windows features on a remote server, and also how to install Windows features on a remote server as well. Over to you, Nick.
Thanks, Josh, and welcome to this next video where I'm going to show you how to manage Windows features. Before we actually try and add and use Windows features commands, we need to install a module called Windows Compatibility. At the moment, with PowerShell 6, not all modules and commandlets have been ported across. There has been a way provisioned to use modules that we can use in PS 5.1 in PS 6. And this comes namely in the Windows Compatibility module. So the next command we use from this module is import win module. And we're going to import the Server Manager. So now we've done that, let's have a look at the commands that we can run. So we use get command and then the module and then name Server Manager. So there you see the commandlets that we can use, and these are being called from PS5. So the server that we're going to query is the Windows 2016 server, which I have set up as a domain controller. So we use the command get Windows feature and then the computer name, and I'm looking at DC1. This might take a minute or two to run, and there you go, it's returned quite a list. So what we can do is we can filter down on this. So let's have a look at just the installed features. So you see, again, we're using get Windows feature. This time we're using where object to look at the install state, and it has to be equal to installed. So there you'll see everything that's installed on our domain controller. We have AD domain services, DHCP, DNS, and so on. So next, what we might want to do is install a feature. So we have a commandlet. So we might want to install a feature. So let's first have a look at XPS Viewer. We want to install this, so let's check the status of it. And you'll see it's not installed, but it is available. So the next commandlet we use is install Windows feature, and this time we're just specifying a name, which is the XPS Viewer. Depending on which feature you install, it might take a wee bit. Depending on which feature you install, it might take a wee bit of time to do that. So you'll see it's returned a result for us, basically saying it's installed, and the exit code is success. So now we can go back, we can use get window feature again, and this time we can use a where object and look at XPS Viewer, and you'll see the install state is installed. So finally, you might actually need to uninstall. So to do that, you use remove Windows feature. Again, you just need to specify the name of the feature that you want to remove. Again, this might take a minute or two for the actual feature to be removed. And there we go, it's returned success code and it has removed that particular feature.